Hey everybody, welcome to TIW Podcast. I'm Eric, and today I watched 3 M. Night Shyamalan films in the theater back to back to back. It was the Alamo Drafthouse Shyamalanathon, and it consisted of Unbreakable, Split, and the brand new film coming out everywhere next week, Glass. And I had such a great time watching all 3 of these films on the big screen because it's been forever since I've even watched Unbreakable in any form. Probably close to 19 years. Back when it first came out, it was probably the first and last time I saw it, perhaps. And then there's Split, which I didn't get to see in the theater when it first came out. I only saw it later on Blu-ray and was blown away. I was like so mad that I didn't get to see it in the theater, and now I have, and I'm so glad instead of mad. And then there's the new film, Glass, which I thought, now I don't want to spoil anything about the film. There's a lot of stuff in the trailers. I'll say this about the stuff in the trailers. A good amount of it is like very, very early in the film. So it does preserve a lot of mystery, a lot of the surprises and stuff that go on in there. But the other thing I want to say, without spoiling anything, is that I thought this film did an excellent job of continuing the stories of the characters in the first 2 films. And I liked it. I liked it a lot. However, my favorite film of the 3 remains Split, because Split is so awesome. It's so cool. Even if it didn't have the connection to these other 2 films, it's just an awesome movie. So yeah, I think that's really all I wanted to say about this, because I could go in depth about all 3 of these films, but I wanted to keep this review kind of short and just let you all know that it's absolutely worth seeing Glass when it comes out next weekend, and I hope a lot of people do go see it. I've heard murmurings of mixed reviews and all of that. I've tried to avoid reading anything about it myself, so that my experience would be as unbroken as possible when I go see it in the theater. So I recommend the same. Go into it with an open mind and open heart, and but also don't go see it if you haven't seen Split yet. You could get away with not seeing Unbreakable, I think. Although I would also recommend seeing Unbreakable, but you absolutely should see Split, both for the background going into this film, but also because Split is just so freaking good. So that's it. Go see Split. Go watch Split. And then go see Glass. You're gonna have a great time. I think there's a good chance you'll have a great time, especially if you watch them on the same day. All right, that's it. Let me know what you thought about Unbreakable, Split, and Glass by tweeting me at TIW Podcast. I'll probably do a spoiler episode then once I see it again after it's come out everywhere. So yeah, send me messages about it, and I'll talk more in depth about the film. I mean, with any depth at all, as opposed to this just recommendation episode, really. So let me know by tweeting me at TIW Podcast. Go to tiwpodcast.com for more reviews. If you enjoyed anything else on the site or this episode, then share some links with your friends. This is all falling apart now. I'm getting all I'm thinking more about the movie instead of wrapping up this episode. But subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts, or you can even watch/listen on YouTube. So subscribe and share and like and comment. Thanks. I'll see you next time here on TIW Podcasts. Bye for now.